Whoa, what's up everybody? Hi, my name is Craig. If I haven't met you yet, I'm one of the pastors here. I'm the student pastor, if you couldn't tell.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Welcome to my house. This is my home office. I know one thing is for sure. Actually, I know two things. Number one, you made it to Friday. Congratulations, you are here.
Congratulations!
The second thing I know for sure is that back in January, you probably did not think that you would be a school teacher, let alone homeschooling your kids. And so with that in mind, I figured I would share a maybe not so well-known fact about myself, and that is that I was a homeschool kid. And some of you right now are going, oh, that makes sense, and I need you to stop that because that's hurtful, okay? And that's only like 70% of the reason I am the way I am. But with that in mind, I figured I would give you 5 quick tips and tricks to how to make the most out of homeschooling. Now, this is not just for parents, this is for parents and kids. So parents, go grab your kids, text them, tell them to stop playing Fortnite, whatever you need to do, and get them around the phone, or send this video to them so they can watch it themselves. And it wouldn't be a church video without some scripture to back it up. And so I want to read Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. It says this: "There's a time for everything, a season for every activity under the heavens." And whether or not we plan this or not, this is a season that we are enduring right now. And I think that God can take this season and do something beautiful with it. And so use this time as an opportunity to grow closer to your kids in the process. And so without further ado, here are my 5 tips and tricks for homeschooling. Number 1, this is for everybody: set a routine. You've got to have a solid routine and a plan in place if you want to be effective in your homeschooling journey. Make sure you have a designated place that is set aside just for schoolwork. If you can help it, not on their bed, not in the floor of their room. Maybe make it a dining room table. Maybe you have a desk in your house or apartment. Designate that spot just for schoolwork. As I was growing up, a lot of my friends thought that homeschooling just meant that I could wake up whenever I wanted to. I could sleep in, wear my pajamas, and do my history homework while watching Price is Right.
Oh, come on now!
That's not the case. That's not how it worked at all. If you know my mom, you know that's not how it worked. I would get up early and I would make sure my bed was made and my room was clean, and I would shower and get ready and get dressed, and I would have breakfast, all of that stuff, so I could be sitting at my desk by 8 a.m. just like everybody else. And then we would have class schedule. We would have this Bible class from 8 to 8:30, and then from 8:30 to 9 would be history, and then from 9 to 9:30 would be we had our classes broken up. We'd have lunch at the same time every day. All that did was keep us on track. It gave us routine. It allowed us to focus our energy on just those things. We knew what to expect. Routine helps tremendously. So set a routine. Make it a half a day, but make that half a day the same every day of the week. Number 2, this one is just for the kids. Number 2 is cut your parents some slack, okay? They did not plan on doing this. They did not plan on being homeschool teachers earlier this year. This happened to them as suddenly as it happened to you. So cut them some slack. They're doing the best they can. They're not sure how to be a teacher. Unless their job is to be a teacher, then they should probably know better. If they don't know the answer to something, or if they mess up on something, or maybe they get frustrated because they don't know something, or that you're not doing something, just cut them some slack. They have your best interest in mind. I promise you that. Number 3, this one's just for the parents. Cut your kids some slack, okay? This happened just as suddenly for them as it did for you. Their nature is they want to sleep in. They're looking at this as an opportunity to have an extended summer, and they're gonna have plenty of time for that. They miss their friends. They miss playing soccer. They miss going and hanging out at Starbucks with their friends and hanging out with people, and they miss time away from you, and they don't get that right now. So cut them some slack. Go easy on them from time to time, and give them some grace as well. Number 4, this one is for the students. Do the work. Make sure you are doing all the work necessary. Make sure you're putting the time into it, making sure you're putting your head down, working hard, powering through it. So take the opportunity to learn something new. Go above and beyond during this time. We can get better through this. We don't have to be the same person we were. And so use this time when you're doing school at home to be better, to grow deeper, to learn some stuff that maybe you wouldn't have learned when you were in school. Go the extra mile. I promise it'll pay off. And number 5, this one's for parents. Be flexible. We go to China every year, and one of the teachers in China, our first year there, she had a meeting with us. She said, I know we got a plan in place, but be freshable. Okay, she couldn't quite, her English wasn't very good, and so she wanted to say flexible, but she said freshable. And that became the motto for our entire team, to be freshable. And that means no matter what comes our way, to be flexible. Things can change in the blink of an eye. This goes with having some grace for your kids, but incentivize the schoolwork too. Maybe they've worked really hard for 4 days out of the week. You know what? Cut out early on Friday and go for a hike. Or DoorDash some Taco Bell or Froyo. Spend some time doing arts and crafts with your kids when they've done a good job. Be flexible. Reward your kids for doing good work. So hopefully those 5 quick tips and tricks help you a little bit along the way. We would love to know some fun and creative things that you're doing as parents, as new homeschool teachers. Let us know in the comments some things that you're doing that could help other parents along the way, because we're one big community. We love helping everybody out. Listen, as a church, we are praying for every one of you. We're praying for the parents, we're praying for the kids, we're praying that everything goes well together and you don't harm each other in the process. Have a great weekend, and next week, let's put some of these practices to good use, and let's all get straight A's, honor roll, teacher of the year, whatever that means. Have a great weekend, everybody.